Hello and welcome, my name is Spartan617 and in today's little video I'll be doing a tank review, tank chat on the tier 8 Chinese medium tank, the 59 Patton. This tank was recently in an event where you have to grind an ungodly amount of games, ungodly amount of wins to get it, especially along with the camo, but I got this down to about 4,000 gold. And then I just said, yeah, fuck it, I'll just buy it. And I am so happy I did. This is such an incredible tank. It has everything going for it. It has good mobility, great armor, great turret, great gun depression. It's pretty decent penetration with stock standard ammunition. It has, well, on the AP is 180, heat is 268, which is pretty good. Then the high explosive is 45, but here I'm running up calibrated shells, so I have 189mm a pen on AP, 297 on heat, and 50 with high explosive. And it is a 90mm gun, so you get 225 alpha on the AP, 190 on heat, and 270 on the high explosive. But this tank is incredibly good with the calibrated shells. It's got about 2300 DPM, just over 10 rounds a minute. And the tank just feels incredible to play. Like, it has, the best tank to describe this closest being would be a E50M. We have a great gun, pretty mediocre penetration for the tier, but you have incredible hull armor that is incredibly reliable. You got a very strong turret. It just has so much going for it, and the fact that it's kind of been swept under the rug by a lot of players is incredible, because this tank has so much potential. In this little game you're seeing here, it just shows off the gun, the DPM, the mobility, and then next game is a pretty big game for this tank, and I think it's either 2 or 3 best on NA. But this tank is just incredible with the gun depression combined with the gun itself, the turret. It's such a strong, very good tank. I wouldn't say it's completely overpowered, as yeah, it does have that big weak spot on the turret. It's still 178mm thick, so lots of tier 7s, a few tier 8s will struggle to pen that reliably with AP. But the tank itself, it's just good. I can't fault it in any way. But it's just such a good tank. And here you see 3,000 damage, 38,000 credits made, 1,000 base XP. It's a pretty solid game. As you saw, as a second class, it's just a very solid tank. I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants a tank like this, because for a while I've wanted a tank like this, where it has 90mm gun, good gun depression, good gun, good mobility, and this tank is incredible, just every way. And here's this game where I believe it's top 5 on NA. Yeah, you've got the same hull armor as the Type 59, so you got the 100 on the upper plate, which is very, very good. 80 on the sides, which is incredible, and about 45 on the rear. Got 177 on the front of the turret, which makes it pretty, well, yeah, it's not the thickest, but it's angled, it's rounded. You use your gun depression, it gets quite thick, quite hard to pen. And here I'm going to show off the gun depression and just how much gun depression impacts a tank. If this tank, say, had 6 or 5 degrees of gun depression, it would not be as good. Because I can pretty confidently say, if you take any tank in the game and give it more gun depression, you make that tank instantly just more competitive, more better to play, just more stronger. And this tank has plenty of gun depression with 10 degrees. I'm able to work this position without any problems whatsoever. And I'm showing them quite a strong upper plate, very strong turret. And my gun is able to put round after round after round into these guys. And the lightweight gets away. But this tank is just, it's very strong. I know I'm going to say that a lot, but it is incredibly strong. Would I say it's as good as a Mod 1 or a Type 59? Well, I would. Just for the simple fact that this has a much more reliable gun. Because if you bounce a shot, yeah, you reload in the next 6 seconds. Or 5.4 seconds with the gun rammer. But with that's a good shot. With the Type 59 or a Mod 1, you have an 8-second reload. So you bounce one shot, you kind of kill quite a bit of your DPM. But with this, it's not so bad. And just the tank just goes to work. We are in a, well, momentarily we're in a 4-on-5. But clean that up. Oh, we got the upper hand now. And we just go to town in this little pocket here. The Type 59 could work this position with 7 degrees of gun depression. But a Mod 1 with 5 degrees of gun depression, there's no real hope working this position here. I think this Tiger has a sudden rush of shit to the brain or something, as he's just forgotten how to play, I think. But he is stock. Stock Tiger 2 is not a very fun Tiger 2. And I just sit here just burning him with DPM. Don't know what this AMX is doing. There is a KB5 in that dip, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just shoot him. Yeah, lucky shot there, that probably should not have panned. Yeah, the gun on this tank, it's a very reliable gun. And with the heat rounds 279 on 97, it's such a formidable gun to play against, as you quite comfortably pan everything you come across. But the tank is all round really good. And if it comes in the store for 8,000, 10,000 gold, I'd definitely recommend it. It is just, I don't know what about it gets, but I just really like the tank. It just has so much going for it. It has no real big downsides like most tier 8 mediums. Like, it's such a strong, reliable tank. And here you see there was almost 4,500 damage, 3 kills, 170,000 credits almost. 1,000, almost 1,500 base XP. Look at that. Just burnt everything to the ground with DPM. 25 shots fired, hit 24, bounced, well, only 3, which is pretty good. Hit everyone on the enemy team, so everyone got a taste of the Patton. Don't lose too many credits. That's still pretty good. Lots of XP, lots of crew XP, decent amount of free XP as well. Lots of medals, ribbons and stuff. But yeah, this was my little tank chat review on the 59 Patton. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.